Hey guys, welcome back. In this lecture, we are going to learn about tokens. Token is defined as each individual component of a Java program that carries some meaning and takes part in the program execution. It is a set of valid characters used for writing a statement in a Java program. In other words, we may say that the Java statement comprises a number of tokens. They are the smallest elements of the program identified by the compiler. There are six different types of tokens: literals, identifiers, operators, punctuators, separators, and keywords. You certainly would have heard about constants in mathematics. They are fixed values which can't be changed at all. The term constants are referred to as literals in Java programs. The values of these literals remain unchanged during the entire execution of the program. There are six different types of literals: integer literals, real literals, character literals, string literals, boolean literals, and null literals. So let's see the various examples of literals in BlueJ. Here I've created a class called tokens and written down some examples of various kinds of tokens. As I mentioned, there are six types of literals. Integer literals are the whole numbers, either positive or negative numbers, but not decimal numbers. Examples: 16, 345, or 8262. And integer literals can contain any types of numbers as long as it does not have a decimal value. Real literals are also called as floating point numbers. They are fractional numbers. Examples of real literals are of decimal numbers. A single letter or a digit or any special symbol enclosed within single quotes is known as a character literal. It does not take part in the mathematical calculations. Character literals are nothing but alphabets or numbers enclosed within single quotes. The number 16 in single quotes is different than the number 16 because this one is considered to be an integer literal while this one is considered to be a character literal. String literals are a set or group of characters enclosed within double quotes. So basically, in a string, we take many characters and put them together inside double quotes. You must remember this. Character literals are enclosed in single quotes while string literals are enclosed in double quotes. String literals, similar to character literals, can have characters, numbers, or special digits. The next type is Boolean literals. Boolean literals are just true and false. A Boolean literal can either be true or false at a time. Notice that the true and false are not enclosed in any quotes. A Boolean literal is a very special type of literal which is used to check if a statement is true or false in Java programming. Null literal denotes the absence of a value. We will be learning more about null literals in the next section about data types. The next type of tokens are identifiers. Identifiers is a term used for naming a block of statements by which they are identified in a Java program. Identifiers can be a class name or a function name, such as here, main is a function name and tokens is a class name. Identifiers are also called as variables. They are used to name data that holds a value in the memory of the program. The value can change depending upon our requirements in the program. A variable is defined as a named memory location. In this example statement, as we have seen, 5 is a literal, more specifically speaking, an integer literal, and a is a variable or an identifier. Now let's see what these other symbols mean. The next type of tokens are operators. So now let's see some examples of operators. There are three types of operators. arithmetic operators, relational operators, and logical operators. Operators are the symbols or signs used to specify the operations to be performed in a Java expression or statement. Arithmetic operators have the examples of the addition sign, the subtraction sign, division sign, and multiplication sign. Now you must be wondering that this symbol means percentage, but in Java programming it is called as mod or modulus. It is used to find the remainder of a mathematical expression. The second type of operators are relational operators. They are used to find the relation between two values. There are various types of relational operators such as smaller than, greater than, double equal to, not equal to. You must remember that in Java, the exclamation sign means not. This is exactly the opposite of double equal to. Double equal to checks if two values are same and not equal to checks if both the values are not equal to each other. The other two types of relational operators are smaller than equal to and greater than equal to. The examples of logical operators are and, or, and not operator. Assignment operator is a very special operator in Java. Every program in Java uses an assignment operator. The term assignment refers to storing a value in a variable. As you can see in the above example statement, I have used an assignment operator. I am assigning the value of 5 to the variable a by using an assignment operator. A equal to sign does not mean the same thing in Java as it does in mathematics. The next type of tokens are punctuators. Here are some examples of using the assignment operator. Here I have assigned the value of 5 to a number. Remember, you must name your variables so that afterwards, if somebody else reads your program, he or she must understand what is the use of that variable. As I have done so here, I have named this variable num, short for number because it stores a number. And here I have named the variable ch as it stores a character literal. The next type of tokens are punctuators. Punctuators are the punctuation signs used as special characters in Java. Some of the punctuators are comma, semicolons, and the dot or full stop. The semicolon punctuator is the most important punctuator in Java because, as I had told in the basic syntax lecture, that almost every statement in Java must end with a semicolon or else it gives an error. When I remove the semicolon and compile the program by clicking Ctrl plus K, it gives me an error. When I hover above the error, it shows me that semicolon expected. So as you can see, semicolon is a very important part of a Java program. The next type of tokens are separators. Separators are the special characters in Java which are used to separate the variables or characters. The examples of separators are commas, brackets, curly brackets, and square brackets. The next type of tokens are keywords. Keywords are the reserved words in Java which are reserved by the system and carry special meaning for the system compiler. They have already been defined in the language and we cannot use them as names for variables or identifiers. Examples of keywords are class, void, or int. I have given the examples which I have used in this program. In this example statement, int, which is a data type, is also a keyword. We will talk more in detail about data types in the next section. We cannot use keywords as variable names. Let me show you an example. If I change my variable name to be class, then it gives me a small green box. And when I compile the program, it gives me an error. When I hover above the error, it shows that identifier expected. So this proves that keywords cannot be used as variables or identifiers. So we covered a lot in this video. It will take some time to sink in, but if you did not understand it at the first go, Please go through the video again and make sure you understand this lecture thoroughly as tokens are very important in Java programming. So, this was all for this lecture. Thank you and meet you in the next video where we will talk about comments.